folks, welcome back out to the chicken coop for another chicken breed review for your backyard flock. And today we're doing a popular breed of chicken hens for backyard chicken owners, which is the Welsummer hen. If you haven't seen any of my reviews before, I'll leave a link down below to all the other breeds that we've done, and I'll add as they keep coming up. That playlist will stay updated so you can check out the other ones. But today we're talking about the Welsummer, so let's get to it. So let's start with a little bit of history and background on the breed. The Welsummer was developed by breeders in the Netherlands in the early 20th century, as they were looking for a breed that's a good dual-purpose bird for meat and eggs, and fairly hardy for their climate conditions there. And they came up with the Welsummer. It came from the town of Welsum in the Netherlands, which is where they get their name from. And it quickly gained popularity for its egg laying, for its docile temperament, and also for its beauty. So speaking of appearance, we'll get into that next. The Welsummer is a popular hen because of its beauty. It's a chestnut colored hen. The plumage is chestnut with black and gold accents and a lacy pattern on the feathers. They have a single comb up top, and they are going to have yellow feet. And on average, the hens will weigh about 6 or 7 pounds. The Welsummer hen is going to reach maturity at 5 to 6 months. That's when they're going to start laying eggs pretty regularly. And speaking of eggs, that's a cool characteristic of this bird. The Welsummer, you can expect 160 to 200 eggs a year. I'm going to say in our coop, we don't provide any artificial light or heat or anything like that. We just let nature take its course. And our Welsummer has laid pretty well all year long. It slows down in the winter like most chickens do, but I'll say with nothing as far as promoting extra egg stuff with the artificial light and stuff, we easily get about 200 eggs a year from ours, so it is a good egg layer. I think you could anticipate that in any kind of moderate climate. The eggs themselves are really neat. Usually with chickens, you know, you have your white egg layers or your brown egg layers, and then you have the few like the Easter eggers or Americanas that'll lay blue or green or different varieties of that. The Welsummer lays brown eggs, but they are usually speckled. They're either a dark brown egg with light speckles or the other way around, a light brown egg with dark speckles. It of course varies from hen to hen, and even with our Welsummer, it varies just with her. We get unique patterns every time, but they're really cool to look at. They're really pretty eggs. They really add to the carton, and they look good in there. They're just kind of a neat egg to look at. They're very beautiful. They are considered a dual-purpose bird. You can use them for meat. Like I said, they mature at 5 to 6 months. However, if you're looking for just a meat bird, I think that there would be better ones that are specifically kind of bred for that. But this is a good dual-purpose meat bird, something that you can get eggs from and maybe process later, if that's what you do. If you're looking for a meat bird specifically, though, I'd probably go a different breed than this one. Temperament-wise, Welsummers do tend to be pretty docile and friendly, and non-aggressive, really. Ours is it's a little skittish of humans. She's not one that's going to come running first like some of ours do. Our Easter egger basically wants to be held and sit in your lap. The Welsummer, she's a little skittish. She likes to stay kind of the furthest back from the person, and is not really easy to catch to hold or handle for any reason. However, if you do need to do that and you do catch them, they're docile in your arms. Once you get them, they're just a little bit skittish, but once they're there, they're calm. You can see in the videos of us holding her that she's pretty fine. So they're a docile chicken, but can be a little skittish, a little curious at times. The hardiness of this breed is pretty good. They are bred to survive in multiple climates. They can do just fine in the heat and in the cold. Here in Colorado, we get below 0 a lot in the winter time, and in the summer it gets up into triple digits. And the Welsummer holds up fine as long as they have the adequate things. They have the shelter, and they have the shade and water and the heat. And in the winter, especially if you keep them, give them a place to stay out of the wind, then they pretty much can thrive in most climates that you're gonna have chickens in. So they're a pretty hardy bird. If there is maybe one drawback to this breed for your backyard flock, is that they can be a little bit noisy. I think if you research it, a lot of places on the internet are going to tell you they're kind of like a medium noisiness, and I'd say that that's fair enough. She's probably our noisiest. In fact, I would say she's our noisiest bird that we've ever had, but she's not incredibly loud. Just a lot of talking, a lot of squawking, always something to say, but nothing I don't think that any neighbors would complain about or anything. But they do talk a lot. So if you're looking for a very quiet chicken, the Welsummer probably is not the best breed for that. They do vocalize. Of course, they announce their eggs like a lot of breeds do, and she talks a lot. But they're not overly noisy. They're not something that's going to disturb a lot of people. But they're definitely not silent. So that's what you're looking at with the Welsummer. You're looking at a good egg layer, a decent dual-purpose bird that's hardy in most climates that you're going to have them in, and maybe a little bit vocal but not too loud. Just a beautiful hen that lays beautiful eggs. I hope this review has helped answer some questions, maybe help decide if it's the right breed for you. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out the other reviews that I have at the link below, and we'll see you next time.